all is well. Hope you guys are enjoying this beautiful day. All right. Thank you for showing up to my reading. Thank you so much for being here. This reading is inspired from someone in the tarot community. The Leo King just posted a very emotional message yesterday, I think it was, about his own healing and his growth and what he's been going through and how hard it's been for him. And I was like, wow, he's really opening up, which is just beautiful, and it's a big part of his healing. I've always been a fan of the Leo King. I think he's so talented. He does follow tropical astrology, and I don't, but not as much. I do believe in it, and I do follow some of it, but you guys know I love Vedic. But there's always truth in all forms of astrology. There's truth in all of it. So I'm just so glad for him that he's opening up. He does have a lot of that South Node in Scorpio, per Vedic at least, and I could see where he's going deep right now. Because the South Node is there. So a lot of those things are going to come up. Of course, that's Vedic, but this is a good talk. This is for him bringing it up in the community. A lot of you guys are going through this. And then as I was checking my astrology, come to find out that the moon is in Leo right now. Yeah, we have the moon in Leo. And no wonder our emotions are being public. We might be now expressing our emotions, talking about how we really feel and what we really think. So this is kind of like sit on the psychologist's couch time. You know, let's talk about things. We are willing to go above and beyond and deliver these messages. So that's really good. That's really coming out. Of course, it's Vedic, but it's true sidereal. I just downloaded the app if you guys want to do it. It's called Skyview. And it's purple, and it you just point your phone towards the sky. It acts as a telescope and shows you where the planets are and what constellation. Okay? So you're welcome to see those things for yourself right now. But yeah, the moon is in Leo. So it's funny though, because even just the other day, like the last few days, I've been bringing up my own emotions about how I feel with work, about how I feel with clients, about how I feel with certain things. And it's been kind of intense. And now I know why. You know, I've got that moon in Leo. It's just coming out publicly. So you guys might be at a place in your life right now where you're ready to share. You're ready to share some of your pain with someone, okay, other than yourself, you know, other than your closest friend. You might be willing to open up to someone that hurt you, or maybe write a book, start a diary, open up to another different friend or even a stranger, hiring someone like a psychologist, or even getting someone from the tarot community to do a reading for you and do some deep healing. Okay, so there's all different kinds of things that may be popping up for you right now that may strike your interest, and that's all normal. That's the energy you're moving through. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started. I am going to do all the 12 signs and talk about your deep healing. So without further ado, let's get into it. Thank you, Leo King, for the inspiration of this video. And I doubt he watches me. He's been around for over a decade, and he's well known, and he doesn't follow Vedic. Maybe, you know, maybe he does follow me. I don't know. But Leo, you know, Lawrence is his name, Leo King. If you're out there, I'd be happy to do a free reading for you for your healing, and a free astrology consultation also per Vedic astrology, because I know you focus on tropical. But I would do a Vedic astrology consultation with you, and we can talk about some of your stuff, your purpose, your lessons, your soulmate, if you're meant to have that or not. I don't know. I'd have to see your chart. And just try to talk and just make some sense about you. They do say that, it's a saying, the start of wisdom is to know yourself. So I know you've already done that through tropical, but it wouldn't hurt to get to know yourself in Vedic astrology either. Okay, that's just a little bit more for yourself. So anyways, Lawrence, that's out there. I don't know if you watch me, but I'm putting that out there for you. And if anybody knows the Leo King, let him know. You know, JKS says she'd be happy to do a consultation and a reading for you. Let him know. He's going through some hard times. I see a lot of similarities with him and myself and also my soulmate. So I do see a lot of that understanding, especially that Leo energy. Definitely see it. Okay. So we're going to start with Aries. Spirit, please be here with me right now. Guide and direct me for the sign of Aries. Let's talk about those deep wounds. Okay, so Aries, we have 4 cards that came out for you. Bottom of the deck is hidden desires, hidden intentions. Choosing the right path is obviously very difficult, Aries. You have some unrevealed secrets that you haven't really given much thought to, let alone spoke to people about. Change is going to come, all right? Every love song sounds like us. I feel like what's going on with Aries is a deep, deep wound of a broken relationship, okay? That's what just comes up for you. You've been on the wrong path for quite some time. There may have even been some scorpionic danger surrounding you, okay? Dangerous acts, dangerous points of view, dangerous just choices in life. Aries, I just feel like you've been going down a windy, long road. And there's even more things that you have secret that you'll probably never share. I do know that in your heart, you truly desire something different for yourself. You desire a good life. You desire a normal life. You desire a spouse. Looks like, wow, we have the covenant down here at the bottom, and she's dressed in white in a wedding gown. All right. And you have life partners. Yeah, so again, this love thing is really what's hurting you, okay? I think Aries is really longing for a life partner, okay? And if you already have a life partner, some of your deep wounds may be your partner's deep wounds. Does that make sense? So if you're an Aries and you're watching this, you know, if you're single, if you're separated and you're broken from it, that's a lot of this reading. But if you're an Aries watching this and you're really not that broken, it might be your partner that's just really going through a deep healing, and you may help that person heal because your partner, if you're together with someone, may be going through this. Okay. So anyways, more than anything, you want to settle down. More than anything, you want to have a good life. It's a very normal life. You would like a little land. There's going to be some animals here. You love, well, it looks like a lot of land. You know, dreams of just having peace in your life, being grounded. You love the outdoors. Okay, you find peace there. You find peace around animals and nature. So you're a very grounded individual for that. You probably do very well in meditation. Exercise is important to you. You may not have been doing a lot of that lately, but it is important. Being physically active, you know. And I do feel like you've had big city dreaming since you were young, big city dreams. Lots of travel is something also. You've dreamed of lots of travel. But at the heart of you is a place to call home. There's just such a big part of you that needs that kind of stability in your life. You really need that. You're going to thrive having your own home base. Hey, Texas Belt. Good to see you. All right. Let's get another card here for Aries. Oh, there you are, Queen of Wands. Okay. Yeah, it's fun to be charming, good looking, fun, exciting. Life is full of travel and excitement. But deep down, again, what you truly desire is a good-looking, loving partner, someone that you can have a family with. You have the Empress, okay? Under that, you have the Knight of Wands. Again, your deep wounds are you had a relationship at one time. and you thought it was going to go the distance, but it didn't, did it? And that's why you're here. That's why you're going through this deep healing, because you thought she or he was the one, okay? They were the one, Steph. They were the one that my life was going to be settled. I could see my life, you know, but I was too caught up in emotions and hidden desires and secret things that I didn't value that relationship at the time. And I feel like I've missed my opportunity. I feel like not knowing what I wanted caused me to lose out on what I was really supposed to have. And so there's a lot of regret here. It's that Scorpio energy, right? 5 of Cups. Yeah, it's a lot of regret. The one person that's going to be helping you through this energy would be like a mother type energy. And that could be an astrologer, it could be a tarot reader, it could be a psychologist, it could be your mother. It could be a best friend, it could be an older sister. It could just be your higher divine feminine self. But you are going to be getting a lot of help from a spiritual feminine energy. And this spiritual feminine is a healer. Some of the signs that are really going to pop out with her are definitely going to be Taurus and Cancer, and also Libra, okay? That's really going to pop out for that person. They may also just have that in their nodes, one of their nodes, the Rahu or the Ketu, okay? Which is north or south node. They're really going to be pursuing that. That's a lot of their purpose. And it really doesn't matter if you know that person's placements or not. Just know that this person you're going to be getting help from, this is what they're meant to do. Spirit, talk to me a little bit about the shadow for Aries. Uncomfortable, in pain. It is that Scorpio energy. Both of them are Scorpio. I mean, look at that. Look, almost identical. Almost identical. Both hooded, hiding, ashamed, in grief, in the dark, alone, suffering in silence. Under that we have sellout. I would say, Aries, you do have a lot of women in your life, like maybe a lot of spiritual women in your life, mothers, sisters, friends. I don't know, but there's some prominent, very strong, I almost feel like they're witches. I almost feel like these are spiritual teachers. Also healers, psychics, intuitives, mediums. You have a lot of strong feminine energy in your bloodline or just in your life. Okay, you come from that. And Aries, just know that there is a lot of darkness in you, a lot of secrets, and you think they don't know. And for some of them, they don't even want to know. They're like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know your deepest secrets, Aries. That would scare me way too much. But I do want you to know that I'm here for you always and forever. Okay? I am here for you to help you heal. I am here for you to help you see your shadow. And I'm here for you to help you grow. And I do want you to know that there's life after love. There's life after being broken. You don't have to be in this energy alone. And it's not going to last forever. You are going to get back on the right path. Very confident energy comes from you. So I think a lot of the time you're like, oh, I'm fine. I got this. No big deal. But that's your confidence coming out. So down here we have mending bridges. It's time for you to mend your bridge with spirit, with your soul, with your family. And I know you probably really want to mend bridges with the one that broke your heart. But that may not always happen. That may not always come. So you can't count on that. You can't depend on it. You have to only depend on yourself here and the ones that are dedicated to your life. Let's see what's going to be coming up in your future. Because I do think you're going to be okay. I think you're going to go to the other side. Like, you are going to get away from this darkness. You are going to get away from being alone and isolated and uncomfortable in your pain, suffering, and silence, full of regrets, remorse, and guilt. You are going to get past this. There is a beautiful future for you, one that does involve marriage, one that does involve your plans. So you are going to have that. Bottom of the deck is Archangel Michael is with you. And maybe you have someone named Michael in your life that's prominent like an angel. Just know that you are blessed. And Archangel Michael is around you and just saying, look, you're protected. You're okay, child. You're not alone. You may think you're alone in this darkness and your regret, remorse, guilt, shame, and your pain. You may be so alone, but you're not. You're being watched, and you know it. And I am with you even in your darkness. Archangel Michael is the one that always charges forward in the fight, in the fray, in the war. He is the general of God's army. He is the leader. And Aries, that's no surprise because your energy is a leadership energy. Aries usually has the same vibration, charging into the fight, being the one to be a leader, to go forward. But you're always a lot tougher than you say you are. Let's read the cards you got. You got Seven of Scrolls, Intricacies, and Industry in reverse. Okay, this is something you need to know. All right. So it says a project or relationship. Okay, we're going to go ahead and focus on a relationship because I know what that's what it is for you, Aries. May not be moving fast enough for you, or this just may not be coming in right now. You may be too urgent about it or too attached to an outcome also. Don't be so attached to the future outcome. You know that's not good. Or you simply might not want to deal with the particulars of what it takes to be in a relationship. Be careful not to act in a haste. Don't go rushing into the next relationship just because it's available. A little fir tree doesn't reach the sky by pulling on it. And cathedrals aren't built in a day. If you're not willing to be patient with the process and attend to the details, what you seek could collapse without ever coming to fruition. It's time to bring joy to the little steps now. Baby steps here. Focus your work. Focus on your work and the intricacies, and trust that even the tiniest efforts will amount and compound to create an extraordinary success. So Aries, you're not really built for patience. In fact, Aries people are very impatient, and you kind of just want results now, or at least as soon as possible. You would like to see some action. This takes time, is what this is saying. And it may make you uncomfortable to sit in pain and suffering for an extended period of time. But you're on the right path. Change will come. For those of you, Aries, that feel like, oh my God, this is never going to come to an end, look at that. Change will come. You will mend the bridges. Peace will be made. Peace will be had. You're on the right path over here. Whoever's meant to be in your life will be there as long as that takes. And just know that Archangel Michael says, hey, I'm there with you. I know this is hard. I know this is a fight. But we are going to heal. We're going to overcome this battle together. I know you're suffering in memories. I know the past makes you hurt. I know this isn't what you thought it would be. I know you imagined this relationship in a whole different light. And if this isn't love, I mean, this could be with your child. It could be with your grandchild, it could be with your parents, it could be with whomever, but especially a lover. But just understand this. I know it's not what you thought it would be, but it will be what it needs to be. Let go. I know it's uncomfortable, but let go of the control. You're on the right path. This too will pass. This is going to change, and you will mend bridges. There will be peace on this long road ahead. And by the way, I did see Temperance down here. We have number 14, Major Arcana, Balance. Okay, so this is going to balance out. Under that, we have Wait on Me. Okay, I know you're doing the waiting game right now, and this feels like you're going to be waiting forever, but you're not. It's just, somebody here needs some space. Okay, they just need their space. Let them have it. Let them go through what they need to go through. You need your space as well. Your desires will come to fruition. You just need to practice a little thing called patience. Okay? Hopefully that can give you some peace and some insight about what is really hurting you. Okay? Your deep wounds. And anyways, that's what came out for Aries. All right, so now we're going to get into Taurus. And guys, I'm not picking out a specific set of cards. I'm just going to feel what needs to come out for the sign. So everyone's not going to be even. Okay? It's all going to be different per sign. Okay, Spirit, please guide and direct me now. We are at 21 minutes, and this is Taurus. If someone could please timestamp for me and put it in the comments, I'd really appreciate it. We just finished Aries. Okay, that was from the beginning to now. It ends at 21 minutes, getting into Taurus. Taurus, please be here with me. Show me, what is your deepest wounds? What needs to come out? So we have an energy of 3 here. Bottom of the deck is poor judgment. You just feel like you're always making some bad decisions. Why? Why am I making these decisions? Why? What's wrong with me? You go in the mirror and you tell yourself, what is going on with you? You might even talk to yourself in the mirror. And you're just like, why do I make these choices? Why? Every time. Make a choice and then it's the wrong one. Every time I dedicate myself and it's the wrong one. What is going on in my head? And you're just like, ugh. You're really wondering about your sanity. You're really wondering about, am I okay? Like, why am I making these judgments in my life? Am I really okay? Like, you're starting to wonder. I'm not saying that you're not, okay? Not by any means. I'm just seeing how you feel. Let's keep going. Deep spiritual awakening is underway. Ready, willing, and able to face this. Soul mirroring, exposing and revealing all. Taurus, it looks like a lot of you definitely met what feels like a divine soulmate. Maybe a twin flame, but you definitely met someone that has triggered you. And it doesn't have to be that. I mean, you could be someone who's single right now, never met someone. You know, maybe it's a family member that's a divine soulmate that triggered you. Could be your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, whoever. You know what I mean? Just keep an open mind in this reading. But you met someone, and when you met them, they triggered this awakening in you. I'm feeling you had a lot of people pleasing. Oh gosh, I got goosebumps. This kind of scares me a little bit. Always trying to be the good little girl, the good little boy. Be a good little girl, be a good little boy. That's coming up, I got chills. It's almost like you being good had to distract people from your messed up family. Oh. And I think you feel guilty about that. You're like, I don't really want to say my family was messed up. It's okay if your family's a little messed up, really. And in case you didn't know, for whatever reason, a lot of people a lot, have a messed up family. Even the ones you think are picture perfect, honey, they have a messed up family too. We've all got skeletons in the closet. We've all got family goings-ons. You know what I mean? But you've always been trying to distract people from what's really going on. Let's go ahead. Yeah, you're definitely one that keeps secrets. Soulmate vibration definitely has Scorpio. You could have had a Scorpio in your life. That was what triggered you, okay? High Priestess. Could even be a Gemini. You feel trapped in the cycle. Temperance comes out for you. Balance is supposed to be here. You're supposed to feel like you have to find some peace from all of this. You're living your life, but it's not really your life. You're looking in the mirror and you're saying, who is this? Who the F is this Taurus? Have I really made all my choices for people? Did I even really make a choice for me? You've just been a giver here. Another card that comes out is unavailable. You've also given yourself to people that are unavailable. They were emotionally unavailable or literally like unavailable, okay? But that's who you've chosen, okay? You have disillusioned here with this Ice King kind of energy. Like this has been all an illusion. You feel fooled, bamboozled, tricked, taken advantage of, okay? Bottom of the deck here is unlovable. You're like, am I really that imperfect? Am I really that unlovable that I can't have a good relationship? That I can't have normalcy? So you feel like you're going a little crazy here. I wouldn't think that if I were you. I wouldn't think that, okay? There's also there's just a strong presence of a healer in your life. You need to go see a healer, someone that works with gemstones and healing, someone that does massage or Reiki, someone that maybe is just a psychological helper, someone that could be like a tarot reader, an astrologer, even a psychiatrist. You just need to talk to someone, okay? Open up, talk about these things that makes you feel like you're going crazy. You're almost wondering, is what I'm seeing what's real? Or am I just being judgy? Is what I'm experiencing actually happening to me? Or am I just imagining that it's as, bad as it is? But really it's not. It's not that bad to other people. Why do I feel like it's so bad? There's this, am I making a mountain out of a molehill here? Or is it really an issue? So there's a lot of second guessing yourself here. Really, you're just starting to see past the veil of illusions. You've been living under a lot of illusions, feels like much of your life. And this great awakening is just letting you see what needs to be shown. And it is scary because there's some mirroring here. Soul mirroring and exposing all. Well, for you, that's definitely a feeling of, what am I doing wrong? Why do I have to look at myself? Because you never really wanted to face that. You didn't really want to face some of these things. And I get it. I do get it. Spirit, what do you want to tell? I don't know where that Texan thing came from. What do you want to tell? What do you want to tell Taurus, who's feeling like they're just losing it here, but really just going deep within, seeing their shadows, seeing that a lot of this has been some decisions they've made because they feel unloved or because they're really hurt, okay? And just show them that this was supposed to happen. It's all divine timing. Some of the illusions are coming off. Some messages that I feel you should know is one of your biggest heroes or most important people that you looked up to, the mask fell off. They're not that great. You might have looked up at someone and you're like, wow, they're everything. And now you're looking at them through different eyes and you're like, no, you're not. You're not everything. You might have also been in a connection with someone, a relationship, and you thought the world of them. They are everything to me. And now the rose-colored glasses fell off and they're really just not all that. Spirit's helping you, Taurus, see the truth of things. All right. And the deep healing is, yeah, you've not been that great of a judge of character. And you've made choices to please people. And you believed people were certain types of ways when really they weren't. Okay? And now you're looking at this and you're going, wow, is my life really this dark? Is it really that messed up? Look at your 1-7. Look at Scorpio over there. Yeah, it is. No offense to the Scorpios, but yeah, your experience with relationships and all of that, yeah, it really is that dark. It really is that secretive. It really is that up and down. Yeah, it is. You're not crazy. You're not losing your shit. It's just you're finally seeing things for what they are. You're finally seeing people for what they are. You're not an idiot, okay? You're not a fool. You're just someone that was kind, caring, and supportive, okay? And you did see the best in everyone. You tried your best to do that. You know what? A lot of people are fake. And you've learned that. You're like, wow. Me trying, sorry me, trying to see the best in people. What was I thinking? Well, it's not a bad thing that you saw the best in people. You went deep inside them and you were like, I can see what you can be, or I can see who you really are. And maybe that is who they really are. But what they're showing people in the world is not. And you didn't really see that till now. And now you're ready, willing, and able to go inside yourself, reveal your issues, see your truths. And I think you're going to pull away. And I think a lot of your deep healing is about you breaking away from this. And the message from Spirit is confidence. And maybe you have a thing for horses. I don't know. But you're getting your confidence back. There was a while where you felt insecure. For whatever reason, your upbringing and whatever. But you don't have to feel insecure anymore. Your confidence deserves to be here. This has been a long road. Don't let the fact that you saw the best in people when they were the worst make you feel like an idiot and that you've lost all confidence in your intuition and you've lost all confidence in your judgment. I feel like, oh, you were probably dealing with the Sagittarius too, the horse, and then the Temperance card could definitely be. But you definitely thought more of someone, and boy, did they show you their true colors. And boy, did the glasses fall off. You're like, man, I was disillusioned with this person. Boy, was I a fool. Like, that's how you feel like, wow, did I really not see that coming? Still working on it. And I don't know if this is connected to you or not, but what kind of came up to me is Lacey Peterson. I know, I bring that up every now and then, but she just kind of popped up. Maybe she's one of my guides. I seem to be connected to Lacey Peterson a lot in different readings every now and then, especially when it comes to situations like this, where you think you know someone and you don't. She married Scott. He was charming. He was good looking. He had it all. She met him in college. She thought they were, lovers. They were in love, and she got pregnant. She was expecting a beautiful boy. Man, she thought life was really taking her places. And he killed her. And her from the afterlife, she's kind of a guide for you, Taurus, because she's like, don't feel like absolute crap because some human is basically evil or dark or not who you thought they were. They tricked you into believing they were someone they're not. They fed you lies. Okay? Not everyone is honest, and Taurus, you just, again, trying to see the best in people. And you want to believe this world is a beautiful place, and it is a beautiful place, but sometimes it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate you might meet the wrong one, and you're bait. That message from Lacey is it happens to people. Thank God your situation didn't end in a tragedy like hers. But just know that you're a good person. You're a beautiful person just like her with a big, gorgeous heart. And you deserve love. And now that you have this opportunity to just awaken, take the glasses off, pull the veil back, and see someone for who they really are, don't feel like you're going crazy. Just know that you're lucky you got to see the truth. And now it's time for you to recover. Get your confidence back. Pull away is really the message here. Unavailable, okay? This person is probably a narcissist, all right? I'm going to need you to step back. You haven't made the best judgments and you're like, I don't even know if I trust my instincts. I think I'm going crazy. What if this person isn't as bad as I think they are? What if I'm overreacting? What if I'm making a mountain out of a molehill? Trust your instincts. Well, Steph, I can't trust my instincts because clearly I make bad decisions. That's a child, an inner child talking to you. An inner child that's been hurt by parents that tell you, you make bad decisions, Taurus. You make so many bad decisions. You're lost, Taurus. You need to listen to me. That's a childhood issue where you've lost confidence in your own intuition. And that's why you've been such a people pleaser, because you trust other people. This is the time to wake up, Taurus, and rediscover your power. It's going to be a long ride. It's going to be difficult. You're still working on it. I get that. Okay? Adjustments do need to be made. That's for sure. Six of Pentacles. You know what adjustments need to be made. It's going to be okay. But let's go ahead and read confidence. These are a few of my chosen ones who have the confidence and courage to live forever. There is one such mortal being who is kept safe in this oracle, in the castle in the Isle of Skype, to be given to you when the time is right. Thus, the time is now. Much is going on. The world needs you. Oh, the world needs you. And you're being asked to move through your life challenges, to receive gifts. Know that I have chosen you and that you have everything you need to make the right decision. Walk with your head held high and take the next step towards your goal with confidence. I will be with you every step of the way. The number of that page, by the way, is 111. You might be feeling an energy connected to the ones, okay? 1111, 111. We're just, seeing one repetitively every now and then. Just know that this is a new beginning. Spirit is with you. And just because you feel like you've made some real poor decisions doesn't mean that you're a bad decision maker. Don't beat yourself up. Don't think that way. Don't let yourself believe that. We do too much of or what is the saying? We do a very good job. A very, very good job at beating ourselves up. The last thing we need is to feel bad because you're a good person, because you love people, because you have a warm soul, because you have a healing soul that sees goodness. You are an embodiment of love and you are a giver. Don't ever stop being a giver. Now that you see the ugly in the world, you see the ugly in people, you can now be more confident and more cautious about whom you give to, but don't let that change you and don't let that stop you. You are lovable. You did nothing wrong. Don't let a bad decision or maybe a couple bad decisions completely take that away from you and steal you of your joy. It's going to be okay. Deep restorative healing is here with Temperance. Balance is coming in. Just be ready and willing and able. Okay? All right, so that's the message for Taurus. All right, please help me keep track, guys. We're 39 minutes in. We're going to get into Gemini. Well, right now I'm thinking, Taurus, what the fuck was I thinking doing all 12 zodiac signs right now? I just did them last night. What am I thinking right now? Oh, God. You want to talk about bad decisions, Taurus? You want to talk about bad decisions? I just made one. But you know what? It was needed. And first and foremost with this business is I'm called. I started doing this because I was called to people that needed things. They needed love healing. They needed advice. They needed truth, you know? And I said, I want to be used by Spirit. I want to be a vessel. Take me where you need me to go. Tell me where you need me to go. So yeah, I have a business. I have time management. I have a life. I have things I have to do. And all of that should come first, you would think. But then comes my purpose. Then comes Spirit like, hey, you're the person I chose to help people. And that's number one. That's priority. And I always listen to it. So even on a day when I think I shouldn't be on camera, I shouldn't be doing a video, I should be busy doing other things. Even when I feel like, oh, it would be probably best if I just did a 30-minute collective video. Because that's kind of how I felt today. Even when I don't think I want to hear other people's issues. Oh, I'm too busy. I've got my own issues, you know. Spirit's like, Stephanie, I need you. I need you to reach out. I need you to deliver some messages. I need you to hear this person out, or I need you to do this. I know you have a busy life and a busy schedule, but I need this from you. Please, you know, remember your purpose, remember your heart, remember why you started this, and be grateful. And so I'm always reminded. So yeah, when I do long videos like this, when I get into the 12 Zodiacs, when I help people through some deep healing and some deep issues, channeling you is not easy. It drains me. It makes me thirsty. It makes me tired. I feel like I've just had energies, you know, sucked out of me. And usually when I'm done with a big reading, I just want to sleep. I feel very exhausted. So please understand this is an act of love. It's fulfilling my purpose. It's helping you. And I really hope you take these messages to heart. It's not a show. It's not an act. It's not just me pulling stories out of my ass to be entertaining. Okay? Tarot cards and oracle cards are not a form of entertainment. It's not a joke. It's a spiritual tool to help people with the deepest parts of their lives. And I do take it seriously. So I just wanted to let you know what was going on. So now we're going to get into the sign of Gemini. Oh, thank you for that comment. Texas built. Steph, you have been a huge source of healing for me specifically. Thank you. Thank you so much for that comment, Texas. Aww, I think that's so, thank you so much. Michelle, I was led to your video. Beautiful words to help my soul. Oh, thank you. You guys are awesome. We're all going through it, right? Spirit, please guide and direct me for the sign of Gemini. Show me the deep restorative healing for Gemini. Wow, one card, we have self. Still working on it. Hearts that speak the same language. Adjustments need to be made. Bottom of the deck for you is soul mirroring and exposing and revealing all. Gemini, you're going really within yourself. One of your biggest karmas, Gemini, is to connect with people. Like if you're a Gemini or you have Gemini in some prominent placement like the Lugna or the 10th house, okay, or the 4th or the 7th, like, you know, especially for those houses, oh yeah. Gemini, reaching out, connecting is important. Relationships, friendships, super big for your karmas. Very, very big. Whether it's career, home, self, or relationships, very, very big. And Gemini, whether this is your sun, moon, or rising, listen. Even north node or south node, listen. Adjustments do need to be made. you connect way too easily with people. You feel like as soon as you meet someone that thinks like you, talks like you, feels like you, or has views like you, oh, we're soulmates, you know. We're hearts that speak the same language. You know, you want to get so close to them. But adjustments need to be made. I don't know what's coming out with that. Interesting. Relationships are definitely part of your karmas. All different kinds of relationships. So you deal with a lot of runners. You have running away. It's like you're either running away from a relationship or they're running away from you. I'm like, why is that? Why is there so much escapism around me? Bottom of the deck here is divine guidance. And funny that I did talk about karma, because down here is the Wheel of Fortune, the karmic wheel. And around we go. It clearly came to me just now. You are way too giving of yourself. Way too giving. You give so much away. Your time, your energy, your thoughts, your heart, your body. You got some issues there. It's like the minute somebody says, Gemini, I need you, you're like, okay, I'll be right there. Gemini, can you come and do this for me? Yeah, I'll be right there. But Gemini, I'm going through something. Can I talk? Okay, yes, let's talk. You know, Gemini, can you give me this? Yes, I'll be right there. Gemini, I'm craving this. Can you pick this up for me? Yeah, I'll get that. Really? You're just like give. Oh my gosh, the imbalance of it all. And I don't think that you're needy at all. That is not coming off. Like, oh, I'm so needy. I'm so codependent. Like, that's not even here. I mean, it could be a thing for you, but it's not a deep thing. You're not codependent and you're not needy. Oh, hi from England. Welcome. Oh, welcome over here. I'm so glad this is your first time. Welcome. So anyways, you know, Gemini, we're on Gemini right now, by the way, and we're going to move down the wheel. Okay. But I don't feel a lot of codependence. I just feel like I give way too much of myself. It's very hard for me to say no, is what I'm hearing for Gemini. Like, I don't know if I can say no. Saying no is so hard for you. And that needs to be dealt with for sure. Spirit's like, oh yeah, Steph, you don't know how much Gemini says yes. Gemini says yes, even when they mean no. Okay? Oh, and you're like, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Please don't ask, because I'll probably do it. You know? So Gemini's going through this, and a lot of your deep healing is you just don't love yourself like that. In fact, you haven't even given to yourself like that. If you would give to yourself like that, oh my gosh, you'd be so happy. But you know why you're miserable? Because you're not living your best life. I mean, it's as simple as that, Gem. Living your best life is doing things for you. And yes, having some balance and doing things for others. But when you live solely to please and give, that's altruistic, you would think. But it's also extremely damaging. And people are just not attracted to your energy here. I don't know why. But it's like, and I know you know this deep inside, because here we have soul mirroring. Ooh, and even after that, we have fighting to emotionally detach. 8 of Cups. So we have running away and 8 of Cups. You're like, Steph, people don't leave me, they run. And you're like, why? Steph, I give and I give and I give and I give 6 of Pentacles to people. I am nothing but a giver. Why is this happening to me? You're not fulfilled. Now, listen, try to make sense of this here. When you feel empty, what is the mirror reflection? Someone who leaves you empty. When you feel unhappy, what does the universe deliver to you in the mirror? A bunch of unhappiness. When you feel like you never get what you want, You never have the time you want, the things you want. What are you looking in the mirror? What's your reality? All these things that you don't want. It just keeps manifesting. I know this is going to be really weird and kind of even gross. And maybe some of you guys have not seen the movie, but have you guys seen Suicide Squad? Let me know if you have. But you know that guy that had polka dots? They called him Polka Dot, I think. And he got a bunch of these polka dots on his skin that were like all different colors. And every so often they would fill up with poison or some kind of power, I don't know, magic, whatever, you know, whatever's going on. It was chemical reaction. And he had to go off and, unfortunately, vomit all of those polka dots, which were like bubbles, balls. He had to just like vomit them out to get them out of him. I know it's kind of weird, but that's what came to my mind. And I feel like this is what happens to you. You do so much for everyone else besides yourself. And you're so miserable and you're so unhappy and you're so just couldn't be living a more I'm not happy life. Like, when am I going to have a day for you, right? When are you going to have a day for you? That you just have to vomit like all of this out. Like when you do have your moment alone, you cry, you sleep too long, or you spend forever in the bath, or you're like, leave me the fuck alone. Everybody, leave me the fuck alone. You don't want to answer your phone. You're just like, I'm ignoring everyone. And you feel bad. You have guilt. Because you're ignoring it. And you're like, leave me alone. And you're like mean to like maybe your kids or your dog or your cat or whatever. Like, leave me alone. I can't be around people. I just want to be alone. I don't want to be around people. You know? And you know, Spirit's like, Gemini, you can say no. You don't have to do all these things. Be glad that you're invited, or be glad that people think of you. Be glad that you have people that care and call you. And you're like, I know, that's why I have guilt. Because I have that and I'm lucky. So therefore I have to give to all these areas. And all I hear is that I'm not enough for any of them. I'm not enough for this person. I'm not enough for that person. I'm making this person unhappy. I'm not giving enough to this relationship. I'm not putting enough energy in this relationship. Everyone's got complaints. Everyone's complaining about me. And no one appreciates the time and energy and love and focus I spread out with all these people. And so Gemini, I just feel like, oh, you're in this place of, I just want to run away. I just need to go from here. I can't, you know, you're in that bubble again where you're getting all those polka dots all over and you got to vomit it all out. Like you go through these phases with this wheel, like you just go through these phases and it seems like it's round and around and around. And I think you've asked yourself lately, is this ever going to stop? Is it ever going to end for me? Am I ever going to not live like this? You're going to have a better life when you stop living for other people. Because it's a little something like this. If you don't have time, you don't have time. I'll give you 5 minutes of my time. Let's talk. Let's touch base. But no, I don't have time to go out with you. Or I miss you and, you know, I love you so much. Can we schedule a time next week that I can see you? I only have a small area of time, but maybe you can come to my house or maybe you can help me with a project and we'll visit then. But I really just don't have time. I have a lot to do, a lot on my schedule, a lot in my life. And it's not that I don't love you, it's that I need to focus on things for me. And that doesn't make me selfish, and it doesn't make me a bad person, and it doesn't make me an unloving person, okay? It makes me a human that needs to put some time and energy into their own self. If you want to call that whatever you want to call it. But Gemini, you need to do that because you're not living for you. And this is why you're pissed, and this is why you're feeling drained. Right? You're like, and you're like, you're right. You're right, Spirit. The truth is, I'm not living for me. The truth is, I have a choice. But I choose others before me, always. That's the truth. And the mere reflection of this all is, that's why other people choose other people and not you. Reality check. Uh-oh. What? Rewind. I'm sorry. We're going to rewind. Okay? Other people are not choosing you because you're not choosing yourself. That's the mirror. That's the mirror. And now it's just making sense. It's clicking. I don't love myself, I don't choose myself, and I don't make myself a priority. Of course other people are not. They're reflecting my energy. The whole time I'm trying to pull people in to help me, I'm repelling them. The whole time people are fighting to emotionally detach from me, it's because I'm emotionally detached from myself. Okay. Ooh, I got chills. One of the biggest, oh yeah. Okay, it's coming in. I'm sorry, it's a lot. Mixed nakshatra, which is Gemini. You know that's one of your nakshatras. It's between Taurus and Gemini. The deer. The deer. You've been getting messages from a deer. I know it's weird, but have you felt drawn to antlers or deers? Was that even like deer? I don't know if it's deers or deer. Who gives a fuck? It's a deer, okay? Okay. Listen, this deer message is self-preservation. Oh shit, right? Self-preservation. Because the deer take care of themselves. And it's sad, but they will leave a member of their little, herd behind if that deer is like hurt or falling behind. It's like the deer are like, look, I hope you can keep up because I gotta live. There's like bears around here and wolves and shit, and I'm not trying to get eaten. So, you're not trying to be like that, a tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye, or whatever the saying is. Like, that's selfish. Gemini does not want to be that way. And clearly you're not. You're not that way. But the message here is you got to do what's right for you. And if other people fall behind you, that's okay. Let them. Oh, thank you, Perfect Storm Twins, for the $10 on Cash App. Thank you, girl. Thank you. You're so patient. I love you, Perfect Storm. She has ordered so many things and just been so patient. God, you deserve an award. Thank you, Perfect Storm. I love you and I'm on it. But listen, Gemini, it's okay to have some self-preservation. It's okay to preserve your energy for you. It's totally good to let someone fall off if they need to because you've got to survive here. This is your life, okay? Self-preservation. We have a message about deers. Deers teach better. It's not that they just leave, they're wounded. They just don't have that issue much. Yeah. Okay. There you go. It's encouraging to heal, not leave yours behind. See, that's what I'm talking about, though. Let's slow down. Our Mercuries. I'm not talking about let wounded people die, like literally on the field at war. I'm not talking about ignoring a friend that's ready to commit suicide or not wanting to help an elderly. Okay, that's not what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm saying people that seem to be clingy and needy on you, or there's like a group or, just a mass of people that all want a piece of Gemini, you can't be there for all of them. There's too many. There's the masses. I don't know, maybe you're famous, maybe you're not, I don't know, but there's just too many. There's too many. And I know you want to help the world, but you just can't. And I know you want to help a big mass of people, but you're going to lose yourself. See, and I know the Geminis are triggered. They already feel guilty. Oh, or if I say no to them, They make me out to be a bad guy. That's it. Okay? I don't know how to say your name. Oshi. Okay? Oshi. That's how I'm going to say it. I don't know. Oshi. Listen, Oshi, exactly. And what just happened in the chat? We talk about loving ourselves, and immediately it's don't leave the wounded behind. Take care of others. Don't be selfish. I mean, that's kind of the judgment that Gemini is scared of. Gemini's like, I don't want that. I don't want Ashi. Okay. Thank you. She. Thank you. I like your name. I'm sorry I butchered it. But you know what I mean? This is what Gemini is like. I don't need that kind of pressure. Okay? I don't need that pressure. That's why I always say yes, 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 yes. Because you don't want to be the bad guy. You care way too much about what people think. There's some deep healing that needs to be done here. You care way too much what people think. Oh. Well, thank you. I love you. Thank you for that message, Ashi. Okay, thank you. But let me tell you, okay, this is some real shit. And I'm so sorry that people make you feel that way. And you're just like, I can't win stuff. I'm either a complete giver and please take all of my energy, or I pull back and I'm a complete asshole. They fucking hate me, you know? Which is it? Because you're accused of both. You're accused of being an overgiver, you're too nice, or you're accused of being a bad guy. You're like, can I ever just be a normal person, live a normal life? You know, for you, Gemini, maybe not. You just can't ever have that. And you know what? You have to get to a point of healing where you don't care. Okay? It never matters what they think. It's their mindset. Yeah, you have to, it doesn't matter. These people, maybe this is your real healing. You really do have to get to a place, Gemini, where you don't give a damn about what people think. That's going to be a hard road for you because you really do care what they think. It matters to you. It matters. You don't want people to run away from you. You might have some abandonment issues deep down, you know, in there as well. You don't want people to leave you. You want people, but at the same time, you're starving yourself. And I don't know you personally, but I feel like your personal needs are not being met. Your personal needs are not being met. And I feel you've gotten some bad habits lately because you're drained. Spirit's like, look, you need to let them go. You need to let this go, this mindset go. You need to still make some adjustments. I know you're still working on it. You're going to meet a lot of good people in this world. They're just attracted to you. They're drawn to you. You can't save them all. You can't be there for them all. You need to prioritize. So this is the divine guidance. We're going to read the oracle card that came out for you. Oh, damn. What is that, Gem? Self-worth. By the way, it came in reverse for me. Are you not worthy of love for yourself? Are you not worthy of some time for yourself? Are you not worthy for self-love, self-care? That's selfish, right? How dare you want something for yourself? How dare you want your time? How dare you say your time is precious? What is wrong with you, Gem? Listen to that shit. That's why it's reversed for you. Come on. Self-worth, Gem. Get some. Let's read this. Number 32. Let the burden off. When you draw this symbol, Gemini, you're asked to consider, what value do you place on yourself in your life? Do you believe in yourself, or do you believe in a way that tells others you are not worthy? All my children act with self-respect no matter the circumstances they come from. Self-worth and self-esteem mean that you will not allow yourself to be led into compromising situations. Love yourself, for I love you dearly and want the best for you. Act as though you are worthy of only the best, and you shall have it. Keep your head high. Whenever you start loving yourself and saying you're important, you deserve, you know, alone time, you deserve that, you need that. You can't thrive on E. Do you want to drive your car around on E like every week? What if you just put $5 in gas? Let's just use that analogy, Gem. Just go put $5 in. What's that going to get you? A gallon nowadays? Like 1 fucking gallon, really? Anyways, that's a political drama. We all knew what I meant. Okay. Anyways, you know, you can't do that. Because what are you going to have to do? You're going to keep having to go to the gas station like every fucking day. Which is you're going to keep going into a bad place every day. Bad place, bad place, bad place. Because you're on E and yet you're driving around. And driving around means you're giving. You're on E. You're not feeling good about life. You're not happy. You're not feeling loved. You're not feeling full. You're not feeling joyful. You're not feeling in a good place. Yet, what are you doing? You're just pretending like you're fine and you're giving anyways. You're not taking care of yourself. It's like a hungry person giving away their food. It's fine for one moment to be altruistic, to be homeless or whatever, be given $10 or a meal and give it away to someone else. That's very beautiful. What a nice heart. But if that's what you do every day, you give away what's yours, you're going to die. That homeless person's not going to have anything. That homeless person is going to have a stomach that eats itself. And his loving heart is going to be the death of in his own detriment. There comes a time where you have to take care of yourself. Because you have to tell yourself everyone is hurting. Everyone is going through something. Everyone needs healing. Everyone needs a friend. Everyone needs someone by them. Everyone's going through stuff. You can't save them all. But you definitely need to start saving yourself. Mother Teresa said, for all of those of you that want to save the world, end world hunger, change the world, help people, start with your family. Right? You don't have to go put yourself out there. Start with your family. They need you. That was Mother Teresa's words. She wasn't like, get out there and dedicate yourself. Come to this program. Join me in Africa. No, she was like, start at home. Jesus had said the same thing. You want to reach people? Reach the ones closest to you first. That's how you reach people. So there's just a case of Gemini giving away way too much. Because if there's nothing left in the Gemini, you can't even help one person. And that's why you feel like a lot of your life is just fail, 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 fail. Because you can't be good at anything if you're trying to be good at everything. And I repeat, Gemini, we like repetition. Okay? You can't be good at anything if you're trying to be good at everything. Let that sink in. You need to start giving here. Solely to you. Stop thinking it's so selfish and so wrong. And if those assholes out there want to judge you for doing you, let them judge. Judge on, people. Judge on. Please, go ahead. Whatever. That's their problem. It's not your problem. You know your truth. You have a good big heart. Hi, sweet. You can look. Anyways, I think I'm done with Gemini. Sorry, we went on and on and on there. You know why we went on and on though? Because Geminis can talk. Geminis can really talk. I don't know. Must have got smashed in the door. Okay. Thank you, Gemini, for watching. Okay. So now we're going to get into the sign of Cancer. Yes, thank you guys. Please timestamp. If you guys could put it in your notes section in your cell phone, in notes, or somewhere where you can write it down and then copy paste it in messages or something, please do that for me and paste the entire thing in the comments. I'd really appreciate it if you can. I don't see markers here today, so he usually helps me with that, but if you guys could help, that would be great. Okay, so show me Cancer. Whoa, Cancer, you a mess. You a mess, little baby. What's going on around here? Dropped one. Dang. Got all kind of cards. Okay. Oh, my Lord Jesus. We have a lot going on, Cancer. This soul bond is sacred. My gosh. Choosing the right path. I feel like you're dealing with a Leo. Resurrection. This ain't dead. We are divine counterparts. Hopelessly devoted to you. You. Hopelessly devoted to you. Yeah, this isn't Grease. And I can't sing, but I had fun doing it anyways. Bottom of the deck is ready to release this love block. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. How many cards do we have on the table? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. You're reaching the end of something, right? You have been hanging the fuck on for dear life to this person. Woo! You're like, I can't. I can't, Steph. I will not let go. I will never stop loving this person. I love you forever and always. I'm hopelessly devoted to you. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care the cost. I don't care the cost. I am yours and I will never release you. You know? Your biggest wound here is you're working through the energy of letting someone go. You are a wonderfully dedicated, loyal person in a relationship. You are very, very devoted, loyal, honest person. And the point is here, yes, this soul bond is sacred as a fudge monkey and you know it. Yes, you are divine counterparts. Yes, the love is still there. You know it's not dead. No wonder you're hanging on. But here's the kicker. You have no control over this other person's choices. They are tied up. Literally, I see a rope and a rope. They are tied up in some situation, Cancer. And the power struggle is real for you. You do not want to let go of this person. I get it. But understand at the end of the day, no matter how divine this is, I don't care if it's Jesus and Mary Magdalene. I don't care if it's Millie and Vanilli. All right? I don't care. The power struggle is real because you've got to let go. And it's like you just can't let go of this person. We have a message here. Hi, my daughter is a Cancerian. Her dad passed away when she was 10. She has horrendous nightmares every time she goes to sleep. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I wish that message came up in here instead of this one. Sorry about that. You know, this really feels like a lover's situation. But please, you know, work this for how it may work for your life. But what I see here for Cancer is, I know how important this relationship is. I know that it needs to be resurrected. We have resurrection. This ain't dead, okay? Cancer's like, I'm going to bring this back to life, okay? I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on us. I'm not giving up on this love. We're meant to be. We're divine soulmates, twin flames, whatever. This soul bond is sacred. It's a sacred bond. I've known this person before. We're going to get through this. But the advice here is, you know, your major deep wound is that choosing the right path is letting go of control. You will not control the situation, Cancer. Take your crabby hands, claws off of this. Get your claws off, okay? You're not going to change the situation on your own. This has to go the way it needs to go. You're ready to release this love block. And I know this, and Spirit wants to release this love block too, but you're blocking your own love because you're hanging on. I don't know if you know that. You're blocking your own love because you will not release them. So by you never letting them go, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, you not being able to release is what's causing the block. Because there's some part of you that thinks the harder I hang on, the tighter I squeeze, the closer I'm going to get to success. And that is one of the hardest lessons to learn. Someone said, how do you let go? The best way to let go of someone is to hold on to you. Your hands, your spiritual hands, the metaphor, will release the other person if you start hanging on to you. Because the truth is, Cancer, you've lost yourself. Where's Cancer? Is Cancer here? No. Is Cancer here? What about here? Nope. Here? Nah. Maybe this one. No, hell no. Cancer's not there. What about right here? Nope. Nope. Where's Cancer? I don't know. Probably somewhere hidden behind this character. Okay. Cancer, you're so far up inside this person that we don't know where they begin and you end. And your deepest wounds and your deepest healing is you've got to stop losing yourself by being with this other people, okay? These soulmates, these divine partners. This feels a lot like Gemini, but Gemini was more in general with like all relationships. They just didn't give a lot to themselves because they were spreading themselves too thin. Gemini was just spread too thin and they were struggling with themselves. You're a lot like that, but this is very different. You're not out there giving yourself to the world. You're giving yourself to one person. You are focused on one person. And it's like you do everything in your power to call this person back to you. And it's just focus, 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 focus. And Cancer is nowhere to be seen because Cancer is so involved in this relationship. And that's obviously an issue. Let's get a shadow card here. And guys, please no judgments on Cancer. You know, that's not nice. Every sign does things differently. I could say an Aquarius is an asshole, selfish fucker. I can say Leo is self-absorbed. I can say Libra is fake as fuck. I could say Gemini is two-faced. I can say Scorpio is a sneaky liar. I could say a lot of shit about a lot of people. I could say Taurus is selfish. We all have our shadow. So no judgment on Cancer, because Cancer's downfall is they love too hard. They love too fucking hard. Cancer is the heart of the home, the heart of the zodiac. Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. Cancer is the selfless. Cancer loses the self. Just like a mother loses herself for her children. Sacrifices her loves, desires, dreams, wants, everything for her children. Well, a good mother. The shitty mothers still suck themselves, into whatever they want, and they could care less about their children. That's not a good one. That's not a good mother. But Cancer represents the good mother, the loving mother. And Cancer also represents the wife, okay, where Capricorn is the husband, the father. So you have the father and the mother. So they both have their roles. So before you want to snap back on Cancer for losing themselves into this person, remember everyone has their karma. You could easily say Capricorn is obsessed with money, materialism. I mean, everyone has their downfall. Cancers loves too fucking hard. They lose themselves. That's their downfall. They know it. So I'm just saying that for future people, whenever you watch this video, whatever's going on, you might see this a week from when it's posted. Just know, don't be too hard on them. All right? We all have our own shit to deal with. We have to face those things. Cancer needs to face their shit. So anyways, Cancer, I know you're sensitive. That's why I came to bat for you, because most Cancers are extremely sensitive and their feelings are hurt very easily. People think a Cancer has a tough skin. Cancer has a very sensitive, thin shell, okay? They have a hard exterior, but the inside, they're all mush. So you may think that Cancers can take it. They can't fucking take it. Cancers can't take it like an Aquarius or a Gemini. Cancers can't take it like a Libra. Cancers can't take it like Earth or Fire. Cancers are sensitive. They just can't take it. Cancers can't even take it like a Pisces can take it. Okay, Cancers are sensitive. Cancer, I'm not trying to beat you up in this reading. I'm not trying to make you feel this small. I want you to know I love you, Cancer, but damn, you know this is some shit you need to deal with. Okay? That's your karma, and I think you are aware. Let's get a shadow card here. Show me the sign of Cancer. Some deep restorative healing. Manipulation comes out. Capricorn, that's the devil energy there. Look at the horns. You might be dealing with the Capricorn. True soulmate, sacred bond. And to be honest, Capricorn and Cancer are definitely sacred partners. Doing the sacred dance, okay? Bottom of the deck here is pain, which is a 5 of Cups. We have medication here, medicating. Like, you're just trying to numb it out at this point. You may, I don't know, you want to dabble. You're like, I need something stuff. I need painkillers. I need alcohol. I need weed. I need, whatever. This is self-medication. People are like, oh, I don't need any of that. I'm fine. I'm an angel. I don't need any of that shit. I'm not talking about you. Someone here is like, I need something. Okay? Because this is too painful. I'm suffering. You might actually be suffering physically from this. A lot of times when your chakras are out of balance, you'll physically suffer because you have something that's called a pain body. So you're definitely having a pain body and you're feeling it. You're just really suffering. This separation has taken you down, okay? Someone said, how do I let go? You love yourself more. You let go of them because you're hanging on to you. If you can start hanging on to you, they will be let go automatically. Cancer, the lesson here is you need to learn how to hang on to you. A little bit like Gemini's reading. Maybe watch their reading because it probably resonates a lot with you on it's okay to love yourself. You're not selfish for that. You're not a failure at love. Because you need to love yourself more right now. You're not a failure. See, Cancers will think, I'm a failure at love. I'm a failure at family, marriage, or relationships. Because you feel like you failed. You didn't succeed in resurrecting this relationship. First of all, you don't have all the power and control. They also have a say. And for whatever reason, they're not participating. It's only you. This is a one-sided story. You're doing all the work. and someone else is just dropping the ball, and you're super devoted and they're not. You're super loyal and they're not. You care a lot and they don't care enough. That's what it comes down to. Do they love you? Yes. Is there love here? Yes. Is this a divine soulmate? Yes. But that's the truth. Bottom of the deck here, well, not bottom, but what fell out is, look at this, 8 of Cups, moving on to calmer waters. Okay, you've got to move on to calmer waters. This is too much for you, Cancer. Swim away. Swim away. And Cancer's like, honey, that's easier said than done. You know damn well a Cancer's not going to swim away. You know damn well a Cancer's not going to let go. Would a Cancer give up on their kids? Fuck no. So do you think a Cancer's going to give up on their lover? Fuck no. Cancers are like, you must be dreaming. Cancers are one of the only people that will really hang on to a lover. Like, they just can't let go. They're super attached. If they're in love and they feel the bond is sacred, they will do anything and everything to protect that bond, just like a mother would protect a child. And I say again, a good mother, okay? And it's funny because bottom of the deck is a mother and child. I'll never give up on you. You are just so dedicated. Doubt shows up after that. The World in reverse. It doesn't matter how worthless you feel. You're not going to give up. Do I have a happy ending here for Cancer? No, I don't. I don't. Do I have any advice to give you? Yeah. Hang on to yourself. Let go of them. Do I think that you're going to do it? Honestly, it doesn't really matter what I think, but I feel like you're not. I feel like you are that stubborn, like your partner, Capricorn energy, that you're not. I think you'll say that you will, but you won't. I think that you'll try, but you won't continue. And I'm going to leave it at this, Cancer. You see things other people don't. You feel things other people will never feel. You are deeply connected to the universe. You understand souls. You understand love at a very, very high level. The same way that Spirit will not give up on our souls. And the same way that Spirit will always love us is how you love. You love truly, madly, and deeply. And let's highlight the word madly, because this is mad. This is crazy. But that's why Cancers love crazy. Crazy love with a Cancer. Let's get a message from Buddha, because I don't know what to tell you. I feel like it is what it is. Maybe I'm just addressing your pain and your deepest healing. You're going to have to find your way through this. You do need to go to calmer waters. I've already verified for you that this is a divine connection, but it's still not helping your situation out. Here it says, surrender your judgments and see beyond the end and the beginning. Surrender your judgments. See beyond the end and the beginning. See, that's how Cancer loves. They see beyond. Everyone else judging the Cancer will be like, do this, do that, do this, do that. And Cancer's like, fuck off. Look beyond the end and the beginning. Look at the soul love through lifetimes. Cancers don't look at this life so short. Cancers are like, I see beyond all of this shit. This is a soul bond and it's sacred and I will protect it. Some of the best protectors in this world have Cancer in their chart. They make the best protectors, loyal to a fault. The advice I have for you from Spirit that maybe will help is see beyond this connection in this world. See beyond when you met them and when you'll pass away. See beyond needing to be with them physically. Love them enough to let their soul go through this fire without you, to learn, to grow, to transform, so they can be who they need to be. And Cancer, I know you're going to understand this because I know you love them that much. Love them enough to let them go. Because I already know, Cancer, you're not going to love yourself that much. Cancer is selfless. Cancer is absence of self. The same way black is the absence of color, the absence of light. Cancer, you are the absence of self. So I don't think there's any helping that. You are who you are. You love how you love. You represent love in the heart. You are unconditional. And many other signs try to even get a taste, a little lick, a little taste of what unconditional love feels like. Well, welcome to the Cancer's life. They're embodied it. They embody unconditional love. They embody it. So anyways, go ahead, do whatever medications you need to go do, hun. The only thing a Cancer is going to understand is love them enough to let them go. That's the only thing you're going to understand. Release this power and control, because that's the only way this person can grow. That's the only way this person can thrive. And if it is divine and you believe in that with all your heart, you know that spirit is going to help reunite your soul with this soul when the time is right. Just tell yourself that. When the time is right, when it is divine timing, we will be together. For now, I will separate, move on to calmer waters, trust in the universe, heal my pain as best I can, even if that has some involvement of self-medicating. Just heal myself best as I can without harming myself. And being strong, alone if need be, but being strong and trusting that the soul bond is sacred. When it's right, it will be time. Okay? That's all I can tell you, Cancer. That's the message from Spirit, because Spirit knows how you are. Spirit knows how stubborn you are, and believe it, Cancers are stubborn. Very stubborn. Extremely. One of the most stubborn signs. And you love like this. So Spirit's like, I know, I get you. I created you. I know your energy. You're a beautiful representation of unconditional love. I got this, you know. Just let go a little bit here. Love in a different way. Learn to love by releasing. And learn to love yourself if you can. Okay? Surrender your judgments about how you view other people's choices. See beyond the end and the beginning of this life, and just live for the soul, okay? And Cancers can do that. Let's get some advice from Spirit with the Wisdom Oracles. You're welcome, Texas Bill. Thank you for liking that message. All right. Some good advice for Cancer is to get into beauty, all right? Cancers can be very beautiful. Okay, usually round. Cancers tend to have a round appearance because the moon rules them. So Cancers tend to have a roundness. But let me tell you, it doesn't matter. You need to be well-rounded. An area for you to focus in is beauty. So working in a beauty department or focusing on your own beauty, you know, doing things for your body, health, to make you feel more positive, and getting into style, getting into hair and makeup if you're a female, even a guy, and they do that stuff. Just getting into feeling good about yourself. See, beauty, this is going to be a confidence builder. So Spirit's like, you know, build up your confidence, because sometimes putting so much of yourself into someone makes you lose your confidence. And you start to shrink and you feel like, you know, Cancers can just lose it. They can lose themselves. So Spirit's like, put some more time and energy into yourself. Get your hair done, get your nails done, get some clothes, work out, eat right, You know, make your room beautiful, decorate your home. Cancers love to decorate the home. And, you know, if you don't want to make your own self up, make up your home. You know what I mean? Beautify your environment. Cancers love that shit. So you pick your poison, okay? Pick what you need to beautify, but you need to beautify your environment, okay? You need to feel good again. Don't let this bring you down, okay? And remember, beauty is inside your heart. That's the beauty in Cancer. When it comes to selfless love, you are the most beautiful. You win. You have the trophy. Cancer gets #1 for selfless love, unconditional love. You have the most beautiful giving heart, okay? You are the bleeding heart. And there's nothing you wouldn't give the ones you love. Nothing you wouldn't give. You give your life. You give anything you had. So you are just a beautiful person. Thank you so much for the $14.99. Oh, thank you so much for that. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. So anyways, let's read this. This is the number 40. Don't know if that means anything for you. But it is stability. Okay, that is coming. And you got... Every rose has its thorn. And every heartbreak. Right? Oh, gosh. So anyways, every rose has its thorn, and the symbol of beauty reminds you that beauty is never perfect. Just as that beautiful experience you have will never be perfect forever. So nothing lasts, nothing's perfect forever. You know this. Cancer, when you revel in the beauty that is true, you can look at yourself in the mirror and realize that you are already perfect as you are. When you choose this card in a reading, it is a sign that beauty is all around you. Keep your positive attitude. Expect wonderful things and they will come to you. See yourself as beautiful and know that beauty is not skin deep. It includes qualities that lie well beneath the surface. Look for this truer beauty in others as well, and always look beyond appearances. Done. Done, Cancer. Beautiful reading. Surprised that came out for your reading, but beautiful reading. All right, so now we're getting into, gosh, 97 minutes, and I'm only on Cancer. My gosh. Do you guys even like this kind of video? I don't even know. If you guys don't like me to do videos where I do all the 12 signs, you know, let me know, guys, because I'm not a huge fan of being long anyways, but it takes that long when you're doing 12 freaking readings, right? It's literally a marathon. Feels like it. Endurance. Practicing my endurance. But you know, like I said, Spirit wanted me to come on today and do this, so I'm doing it. CC, you love these videos. Thank you, Jack Wolf, for keeping track of my signs. Yes, we are now moving into Leo. Hi, Connie. Spirit, please guide and direct me right now. I need to know about Leo's deepest wounds. Okay? Show me Leo's deepest wounds. Okay, so you're coming in a number 2 frequency. This is relationships. But I don't think it's always about love. It's about people that you grow close to, people that you give your heart to. Could be grandma, could be grandpa, could be dad, could be mom, could be a lover, okay? Could be your kiddos if you have any, you know? It's about the people that you involve in your life, because it feels like you don't really involve everybody into your life. You know, Leo's great to like have a big show and look at my people, but Leo has a secret side that they only allow certain people in their pride. you know, just like the Lion King and stuff, they have a pride. And Leo pride generally starts with, you know, the ancestors and their family. Like that's head, you know, and they have a hierarchy here. The elders and so on. You know, Leos are very traditional in family hierarchy and family history and just the family name. And, you know, all of that's very important. So the people they take home to mom and dad, the people that they let in their life, that's part of their family, that's home for them. You know, wherever they are is where home is. And so I do feel like there's some pain there associated in relationships. Then we have these scars and wounds run deep. So coming here, this soul bond is sacred. Soul mirroring. So you could be dealing with a soulmate or twin flame situation. You've been very, very hurt by someone that was extremely bonded to you, extremely close to you. We have a devil energy here coming out, Capricorn. You feel like someone is being kept away from you, or someone's in a karmic relationship, or there might be a third party situation, like somebody's interfering in your connection. And you're feeling very protective. And I feel like you're very protective of your family. So we have Judgment coming out. This is the past really creeping up. You know, you have a lot of past lives and a lot of family history. I feel like your family came somewhere by water, by boat. There's a lot of distance, long distance travel for your family heritage here. And I feel like there's been a lot of separation in the family and a lot of death. And I feel like your soul is angry at what's happened to people that you love. You wish that they were never taken from you. There's this energy of you feel like they were taken from you too early, and it's not right. Whether it's by death or by some karmic sneaky energy, you feel like, you know, something was taken and stolen wrongfully from you. And it shouldn't have happened. That wasn't in the cards. That's how you feel. It wasn't in the cards for me. You know, we were supposed to have this life. We were supposed to have this situation, and it didn't happen the way we were supposed to have it. So the other cards that come out is 8-8. You might be seeing a lot of 8s. 8 may be a prominent number for you. 8 also is the major arcana for Leo, strength card. You've been put through a lot of hell. You're emotionally fighting to let this go, but it's very, very difficult. Yeah, I've got the 8 of Cups here, 8 of Swords, for those of you that are wondering. So this card comes up, and it's just like, I'm trying to walk away, Steph. I'm trying to let go of that grudge. I'm trying to release these blocks. I'm trying to release my anger. I'm trying to release my pain. I'm trying to get over this person, whatever it is, but I'm stuck. I'm having a real hard time. I just feel like the timing wasn't right. I feel like we were cheated. And I feel like the universe wasn't fair. And I'm very frustrated, and there may even be some anger here. With the 8 of Swords in reverse, it's like, you know you're not stuck. You know you're not stuck. But it's almost like you choose to be, subconsciously. You're like, I know I'm not. I know I'm free. I know I don't need to be here. I already left this behind me. I've moved on. Okay, I've really moved on from this situation. But it's like every now and then, man, you just feel like, why is my experience this? Why am I experiencing this? This is frustrating. This is not what I want. You know, I feel like you were cheated. No. I feel like you were cheated out of a family life that you thought you were destined for. Okay? You were like, I was destined for this, and it didn't happen. Universe, you got it wrong. You got me wrong. You got this wrong. This is just wrong. I deserve some justice here. How completely unfair. I think I got dealt a cheated hand of cards. You know, that's kind of how Leo feels. Like, I've been cheated. You may have been cheated on, lied to, deceived, manipulated, or someone you love was, and something happened, and you're like, this is not right. Narcissist energy. Definitely doing some self-reflection. Looking into the self. Right now, it's about you. It's about what's going on with you, and I think that's good. Okay? We have Aries ready to take a chance. Okay, you're ready to take a leap on love. You really are purposefully being strong and not letting this affect you. You're like, this will not take me down. I will go have what I deserve, even if I have to get it myself. Bottom of the deck is union. And then you have life partner. Wow. The distance between us is killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Leo. I'm going to get real to the point. I'm going to try to hurry the fuck up with this readings already. I'm so sorry. Excuse my French, but really. Somebody was like, you don't have to cuss. You can deliver your message without cussing. Really? I didn't know that. Thank you for enlightening me. Wow, I never thought of it that way. Why didn't I just shut my mouth? Oh, because I'm busy being me. Yeah, that's why. Thank you for watching. If you don't like it, click off. Anyways, Leo, here's the real deal. You are madly in love with someone, period. They are the right person for you, period. And that's how you feel in your heart. And you're just like, look, I know I was meant for them. And I know they were meant for me. I'm pissed that this did not happen and we did not get the chance that we should have been given. Because I feel like you feel like, just give me a chance. Can we fix this? Can we try it again? And nope. I'm not going to let you try again. There's no fixing this. And you're like, really? Really? You don't even want to try? Wow. Okay. And you're just like, this is wrong. Like, I know this is a soulmate. I know this is a life partner. I know this is a twin. It should have happened. We should still be together. But some third party got in the way, or some situation damaged this relationship. There was a third party, or there was a manipulator, a naysayer, someone like interfered. And you're like, that's not fair. If we hadn't had an interference, this wouldn't have happened. We would still be together. Okay? You would still be together with this person. And that's just strongly how you feel. And you're like, you're angry. I think you are a little bit angry. I think you're getting over it. I think you're trying to just get over it. But it creeps back up, you know, it's this angerment. Because you knew that this was the one you wanted to spend your life with. And you're just like, ugh, these scars and wounds run so deep. I really am upset about being cheated out of this situation. The distance between you and this person is just, it kills you day after day. And you think it wouldn't bother you, think you'd move on, get over it. But it's like a wave that keeps crashing on the rocks. I know it's making you smoother and it's balancing you out and it's perfecting your soul. But damn, it hurts. It's really damaging for you. So you're really going through it right now. You have a lot of emotions just compounding you right now, and you're dealing with it as best as you can. Definitely doing some self-love, some self-care. You just can't get over the fact that this camp was infiltrated, okay? Something was stolen, taken, manipulated. There was an interference beyond your asking here. And you're just like, it's not right. I deserve justice, okay? I deserve justice. Where's my justice, Spirit? And you're kind of waiting for that moment. Like, when's that day going to come where I actually get justice? When am I going to feel good about life here? Spirit, what message do you want to give Leo? We have Tower Energy, number 16, Major Arcana, and we have Invisible. Oh yeah, I love that song. Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, baby, I love your... Yeah, okay. Thanks for getting that song in my head, person. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bottom of the deck is self-worth. Okay? If this person doesn't see it right now and they're too preoccupied with the devil, with a karmic or an interference, and you're like, wow, you're really going to go choose the devil over me? Yeah, because the devil's in disguise and he looks amazing. He's gorgeous. And you're looking at the devil like, really? That's what you picked? That's what you want over me? Leo? You want that shit? Wow, you want that shit? Wow, you're okay. Whoa, you're going to leave me? You're going to leave me for the karmic. Wow. Oh, you're like shocked. Like, really? Damn. You're going to leave this sacred soul bond for that? I mean, you're just like, really? I can't with you. I can't with you. I don't even know what, and you know, the worst part of it all for Leo is your person thinks that devil is a good person. The karmic. Your person's like, they're really a good person. They have a big heart. They're awesome. They're beautiful. They're a wonderful person. And you're like, dear God, do you not see? What? They're the devil. And your person's like, stop being jealous. Stop trying to ruin what I have. Stop trying to interfere. Stop trying to save me, Leo. I know what I want. And you're just like, wow, I'm so done and lightheaded by the brain fuckery here that I can't even stand anymore. I have to sit down or fall over because I can't believe that you chose this selfish, narcissistic, a-hole, devil in disguise over me. How dare you? Like, wow. I guess I have no choice but to accept this. I have no choice but to allow this event to take place. I'm just, apparently it's out of my hands. Yeah.
What Mickey Mouse ice cream are we talking about?
I'll show you. If you guys can give me a moment. I'm sorry, Leo. Just be a little patient. We've already been here 112 minutes. Little guy has been real patient with me. Doing Spirit's work here. Give me a moment. Someone, can you not bulldoze my office? That would be great. Go on.
Smells cute.
Yeah, Sumo's a bulldozer also. So. Bulldoze! Bulldoze everything! I'm back, my people. Thank you, Leos. Listen, Linda. Listen. Listen. I know it's not fair. And the devil doesn't play fair. And I think you're like, you know what, Steph? Some devil prick out there is taking what's mine. And I am irate. I'm upset with the universe. Somebody got it wrong. I don't know why it's been so stuck like this. And I don't know why this person thinks highly of this karmic. I see them. I think they're selfish. I think they're a prick. I think looks are deceiving. I love my person a lot, but as much as I want this person in my life, they don't want me. And so you feel this rejection. You are being forced to have a new start, but you can't help but feeling invisible. And to a Leo, feeling like you are unimportant, unwanted, and undesired is death. Death. Because Leos care about what people think of them. Leos care about their pack, or their pride, excuse me. Leos care about their pride. And it's more than just your ego pride, but I mean your your family circle. But it's also your pride has been hurt, of course. Leos do care about their pride. It's embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing for you. And you're like, I lost to that. I mean, that's just the worst. So your ego's been hurt. Your pride's been hurt. Your family circle's been hurt. Your trust has been hurt. You've been betrayed. You know for a fact in your heart that this is the right person for you. You know it beyond a shadow of a doubt. But you are being forced by the devil to release them to this wolf, to this devil, to this karmic. And you're just like, maybe this is your child being released and you're like, you wish you could save your kid, but you can't. And you're like, this is injustice. You know, maybe it's your lover, your husband, your wife divorcing you off with some karmic asshole. Maybe it's just your divine lover off with some karmic asshole. Maybe it's one of your parents off with some karmic asshole. I mean, I don't know what this major relationship is for you, but I know that it bothers you beyond a shadow of a doubt. And I looked up and I saw 7373. That's an important number for you for some reason. But both of those go to 1010. Okay? So 70 through 73 is still 1010. You are going to have this new beginning. The Fool card is here. It's not what you want, but you're just pissed that you're invisible. How could they not see me? How could they disregard me like this? How could they toss me out? And by the way, in other news, somebody asked me, Steph, what the hell is a frozen pickle juice pop? Or like just frozen pickle juice. Somebody commented that. I don't know if you're watching me, but this is a frozen pickle juice pop. I didn't put a stick in it to make it like a popsicle. I just freeze it sometimes and I get a fork. I just stab it and eat the ice. But frozen pickle juice is delicious. I mean, if you like pickles. A little sour sometimes at top, but it's very good. It's actually fat burning. And it helps you lose weight. Believe it or not, it does. It like helps your metabolism. And it tastes good and it kind of fills you up. It has some flavor, you know, and it tastes yummy. So I don't know if you like pickles, you're trying to, you know, watch your diet or whatever, 0 carbs, do pickle juice or eat pickles. But this is a nice little treat. It takes forever to eat because it's frozen, which makes your brain think you're eating a lot. So for those of you that are working on that, little tip, frozen pickle juice. Okay, moving on. Leo, let's read your oracle. Sorry, like I interjected. How rude. That message, but we needed to pick me up because that was just like, ugh, devil, get out of my way. Be gone from me, devil. Leo, sometimes you may feel like you don't fit in or as if you're invisible to other people, people that are really important to you and you shouldn't be invisible to. But I see you, says Spirit, and I know you, and I believe in you, Leo. Know that not everyone has the ability to recognize you fully, Leo. And that perhaps they are so caught up in their own stories, hello Narcissus, that they can't even see you because they're so caught up, Leo. It's okay, because those who can see you are the important companions on your path to finding your magic and to getting your mojo back. Another meaning for this symbol you have chosen is that circumstances may require you to step back and remain in the shadows. Now is not the time for you to tell all and show everyone the truth. Being invisible protects you from harm right now, so that you can observe your surroundings and see who to trust without being vulnerable. So stay hidden and watch what others do before acting. So Spirit's like, look, if I can help you heal anything, Leo, just observe. Observe your true love, observe your partner, observe whoever this relationship person is, and know that, you know, whatever's meant to be will be. It may not be in your timing, you know, but these scars and wounds run so deep for you, they really hit you at a core level. It's going to be okay. Focus on self-love, self-care. Because if you are smart you'll know for a fact that if this partner is meant for you for life, you will have a union. You will have a reconciliation of this relationship in divine time. Okay? So let go of the right now and just step away. 8 of Cups. All right? Union will come when it needs to come. Right now, you guys have some things you have to go through to grow. All right, so I love you, Leo. That is your message. All right. And keep in mind, some of these messages may be reversed if that's, you know, you're cross-watching. But 9 times out of 10, these are the direct messages to that zodiac, okay? But anything's possible. Of course, I really think you should only be watching this from your own point of view, you know, for yourself. But you're welcome to see what happens with your person, if that's them. You know what I mean? Go ahead and watch. All right. So where am I at here? I'm at Virgo. Okay, Spirit, please guide and direct me for the sign of Virgo. And I may have to pick up the pace here. I really am taking too long. And you guys are going to be like, oh, that's not fair. But I'm going to have to pick up the pace. Okay, Virgo. Ooh, we have time is up. Took too long. See? Just as I come into your reading and say pick up the pace, you get this message, you know? Okay, Virgo, we're on it. All right, deep spiritual awakening underway. You have dark night of the soul. And true love stories never end. All right, Virgo, going through a lot right now. Think the impossible, think the unexpected. A lot of your deep wounds are, you know, you've been waiting a long time on someone. Where are they? Where are they? Or maybe you've just been waiting a long time for a specific project to undertake, like to go underway. A business opening, growth, change, prosperity, love, whatever this is. Like, you're just like, this is fucking taking forever. Excuse my French again, Virgo, but damn, you know what I mean? So you're really going through it. You're not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. All right? You're not seeing the freaking pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You're like, this is never going to end. We're just going to sit here and suffer in like longevity here. Like, this is just taking forever. What comes to my mind with this pregnant woman, same when you're pregnant, you're like, am I ever going to give birth? You know, maybe you passed your due date. You know what I mean? Like, is this happening? Like, do I have to have surgery? What the hell? Maybe you're running, walking, stretching, dancing. You're like, okay, that should, you know, that should bring forth a birth, but it doesn't. And you're just like, okay, this is ridiculous. Really ridiculous. Come on now. Love takes time. All good things come to those who wait. Virgo, you're like, save that for another sign. I don't want to hear that. Don't tell that to a Virgo that's been waiting this long, okay? Don't even hit me with that. You have no idea how long I've been patient. And now you want me to be patient again. No, no, no. Don't hit me with that. I am patient. Gosh, dang it. And then Virgo, you have the Hanged Man in reverse, which is different perspective, number 12, major arcana. Next one is the number 41. Ah! Dark night of the soul. How did you get 2 of them, Virgo? You little shit, you little negative Nelly. Stop it. My God. You guys are all up in this energy, like all up in it. All up in it. Like, woo. You're really just like, I am done being in the dark night of the soul. Get me the hell out of hell's flames. I think I've been burning in hell long enough. Get me out of here. And that's why the Hangman's in reverse. You're like, I'm ready to sacrifice whatever the fuck you need. Just get me out of this situation. I need out. I need out now. I've been patient. It's been too long, okay? I can't deal with it anymore. Get it out of me. Deal with this. I can't. Enough. Spirit, where the hell are you? Get on with this shit. Did you forget about me? Of course you forgot about me. Everyone forgets about me. I'm Virgo. I'm last on the list. Okay? You missed my name. All right? Yeah, you didn't call me in the roster. You just fucking went right over me. You missed me. Hello? Virgo here. Yeah, you forgot about me and left me in hell. All right? Why don't you pull me out? It's about time. Enough. And, you know, there's a little cute story that might lighten you up. Don't get a heart attack, Virgo. Woo-saw. Woo-saw. Okay? Here's the story. I went to Costco, and no big deal, but I was just shopping for some groceries. And I'm sitting there, and I ordered the kids a pizza. So I did half pepperoni, half cheese. And, you know, it's going to take about, 5 to 10 minutes, whatever. And I was fine waiting for that. Me and my daughter are sitting there. I got her a smoothie, and I got a drink, just a regular fountain drink. We didn't even get our drinks. Like, we're just waiting and waiting and waiting. Well, 10 minutes go by. All these other numbers are being called, numbers after us. And I thought, oh, well, they probably didn't order a pizza. So, of course, they're getting their stuff faster. No big deal. We ordered a special pizza. It's, taking a little longer. I didn't think anything of it. Well, then at 10 minutes, I see this half pepperoni, half cheese come out of the tray and put out in the warmer. And I'm like, oh, that looks like our pizza. Because it had been 10 minutes. So I'm waiting, and then he cuts 2 pieces from that pizza and gives it to other people. And I'm like, what the heck? Excuse me. So anyways, I go over to this person, and I'm like, hey, excuse me, I think that's my pizza. And he's like, oh, no, it's not. I'm like, well, we ordered a half pepperoni, half cheese. I mean, is that often that people do that? Or, he's like, yeah, it's out there. And I'm like, okay, all right, so it's not our pizza. So I went back to sitting. Actually, I was standing. I'm not going to lie. I was standing. And now 20 minutes have passed. And I look at my daughter. I'm like, you know what? Where is our freaking pizza? And she's like, I don't know. This is ridiculous. She's like, Mom, I really do think that was our pizza. And I'm like, yeah, I'm starting to think that too. So we wait 5 more minutes just in case. I'm like, just give it a couple more minutes. Nothing's coming out of the freaking oven. I'm like, okay, this is it. You done pissed me off. Now Karen's here. No offense, Karen Mena. But here's the Karen. And I can totally be a Karen. I am very good at being a Karen. So anyways, I go up to the desk, and I'm like, hey, you know what? Hey, kid, come over here. Like, listen, Linda. I ordered a pizza almost half an hour ago. I don't know what the hell's going on, but there's my ticket. There's the time that I ordered. And everyone's getting their food but us. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, I told you that was my pizza, but you didn't want to listen to me. Where's the half pepperoni, half cheese pizza that was supposed to come out of the oven? And he looks at the ticket, and he's like, oh, it looks like your ticket didn't print. What the fuck? The millennials. Karen needs to come out. I feel like Tyler's Tarot where I have Tourette's, and I'm like, fuck, bitch, don't fucking tell me it didn't print, bitch. Like, I feel like Tyler's Tarot when people want to play me like that. I'm like, don't, bitch, don't play me, okay? The Tourette's is gonna come out of me too, okay? Tyler, it's going to come out of me too. And I'm just like, don't play me. Play lotto. I know that was my pizza, okay? Don't tell me the ticket didn't print. You didn't do something right with it, okay? I didn't tell him that. I was withholding all this drama, okay? So don't worry. Your girl didn't lose her shit at the counter. This was literally me in real life. Excuse me, I think this was my pizza. Oh, no, we didn't have the ticket printed. Oh, okay. Meanwhile, as I say, oh, okay, all that crazy shit's going on in my head. All the cuss words, and I'm like strangling him across the counter. That didn't really happen in real life. That was just what's going on in my head. So I kept it in. Woo-saw. woo-saw, you know? And he's like, hey man, can we get a half and half in the oven? And the guy was like, yeah. And he's like, I'm sorry about that. I'm like, okay. I was like really disappointed. I'm like, okay, I guess I don't have a choice. Okay, I'll eat shit right now. I don't have a choice. He's like, do you want to continue waiting for the pizza or do you want to return, like a refund? And I'm like, no, I'm going to wait for the fucking pizza, fucker. I've been here for 30 minutes. I'm invested, okay? I am invested right now. I'm not going anywhere. Like, I didn't say that when he said, that's just in my head, right? When he said, do you want a refund? I just said, no. I'm fine. I'll wait. And like, I'm ready to explode, guys. And my daughter like sees me like ready to flip. Like I don't know how much longer I can hold this inside of me. Karen, don't come out. Don't come out. I don't know how long I can keep this in. I'm not good at this. Please keep it in. Please keep it in. Practice your Zen. Who saw? And I'm like getting lightheaded by the anger that's ready to explode in my head. And so I tell him, I'm like, okay, hey, can we have our drinks at least while we're waiting? Can we have our drinks, please? And he's like, oh yeah. So he grabs the ticket and he looks at it. He's all of 16, you know, I'm trying to be nice. And he gives us the drinks and I'm like, I can calm down now. And then this little voice in my head said, you should get something for your suffering. The devil was in my head. You should get something for your suffering. And I was like, you know what? God damn, you're right. Yes, I deserve something for my 30 minutes. I deserve something for my pain and suffering. Over a pizza, guys. This is crazy, but you know, whatever. That's my logic at that moment. Hungry, tired, fucking feet hurt. You know how Costco is. Jesus, just give me a pizza. Anyways, so I'm like, hey, little boy, come over here. You know, I didn't say that. I just said, hey, you know, come here. I'm talking to the guy. And I'm like, can I have a piece of pepperoni pizza for my daughter? He's like, no. Flat out in my face. I'm like, oh, you done it. I've been trying to keep Karen withheld, sir. Like, you don't know. You don't know the troubles that dwell in here. Like, I have issues right now. That's how I feel. I'm gonna like grab your neck, little boy. You don't understand, little boy. Okay. So I'm looking at him and I said, excuse me. Did you say no? You said no? He's like, I can't do that. I looked at him, I said, you can't give me that piece of pizza. You can't say it fell on the floor. You can't say none of that. You can't just give me that piece of pizza. He's like, no. Okay. I didn't want to go off on the little boy. He had a break from me and my Karen, and the reason why is he's a little boy. He's 16. He's my son's age. I'm not going to go off on a little boy, but I deserved something for my pain and suffering. That's how I felt. So I said, okay. I went to the back and I was going to get the manager. Mind you, Mercury retrograde still has the tail. It takes about 2 weeks for it to really go away. So we're still going to be feeling it. We're almost done, but we're still going to be feeling it. So delays, drama, all that shit. Anyways, I go to the, cash register. I'm like, hey, can I talk to a manager? And he was like, oh, yeah, you need to find somebody with a red vest. I'm like, you think I need to find somebody with a red vest? Do you have a walkie-talkie? And he's like, oh yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. This guy was like 50 years old. How could he not think of that? He wasn't a little kid. Oh yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Oh, let me get that for you. And he's like, oh, there's the manager actually right there going out the door. I'm like, yeah, he's like way down there going out the door now. And there he goes. Oh, he just took a right. He's gone. I need someone to get a walkie-talkie to get the manager. I'm like, do you want me to go walk down there and get the manager? Let me just try to understand this. You want me to walk down there to get the manager because you don't want to get someone with a walkie-talkie. I didn't say that, but that's what's going on in my head. Like, I'm already fuming, guys. Like, it's ready to happen. Don't try me, okay? But I have been practicing my little Zen, right? I'm like, I'm like, okay, is there anybody else around here that has a walkie-talkie? It's amazing that people can't think for themselves. He's like, oh yeah, she does. Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. And I go over to the other person, like, do you have a walkie-talkie? She's like, hi, yeah, I have a walkie-talkie. How can I help you? I'm like, I need to speak to a manager. She's like, oh, okay, I can help you. I'm like, no. I need to speak to a manager. Are you a manager? Because that guy said the other guy was a manager and he left. He's outside doing something. So does this facility have 2 managers? And she's like, no, I'm a supervisor. I'm like, okay, do you have power? do you have some power? She's like, yeah, I got some power. I'm like, okay. She's like, we're basically all supervisors. There's really no manager here. The guy that left is a supervisor and I'm a supervisor. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Okay, thank you. All right, here's the situation. And I broke it down for her. And I was like, I'm not saying that pizza that was out there was my pizza, but I'm saying I think it's my pizza. Okay, and he didn't give it to me. And I'm like, I waited 30 minutes for this pizza. I got my drinks that I paid for, but I asked this kid for a slice, and he couldn't even give me that. I'm upset, okay? Somebody dropped the ball, and he wants to say that the computer that printed out a ticket that I have did not print out a ticket on their end. That's the lie. And I'm like, now, if I was 12, I might believe it. But I'm not 12. I was like, I know that the computer printed it out and something went haywire back there. Whatever happened, happened, okay? And I really don't care what happened. I just, I'm being a Karen right now, and I just want to say that when you make a mistake, you pay for it. When you make a mistake, you at least say, sorry, here's a slice. Like, you just, calm the situation down. Deflate the situation. Help someone out that's clearly stressed. Customer's always right, kind of shit. But no one believes in that nowadays because millennials are cuckoo, whatever. This woman was, a little older than him. So, thank God she might be 25. You know what I mean? She was nice, though. And she's like, okay, I'm going to go take care of this for you. She's like, what do you want? I'm like, well, you can't really take care of it for me. I already paid. Okay, I already paid for the whole thing. I would just like to have a slice of pizza for my kid that's been waiting 30 minutes, plus the time we spent at the store. That's all I want. That's all I want. I just want a piece of pizza. I'm not asking for a lot here. I'm not asking for the pizza to be free. I'm not asking for free drinks. I'm not asking for a gift card. I just want the freaking piece of pizza for my kid. That's all. I want to go, And she's like, no problem. I didn't say all of that to her, by the way, if you guys think I'm psycho. I didn't say all of that. What I really just said to her, because that was all in my head, what I really just said to her was, thank you for looking into it. She's like, what do you want? I'm like, I already paid. I really just want a piece of pizza. And she's like, oh, okay, no problem. So she goes over there. She tells the boy, hey, go ahead and put that piece of pizza, or actually 2 pieces of pizza on a plate for this woman and her daughter, because I understand that her pizza didn't come out. And he's like, yeah, but he's a kid, so he doesn't know that that's even possible. How is it possible to actually give a piece of pizza to someone? Like, is that allowed? Is that legal? Am I going to lose my life? I don't know if I can give a piece of pizza over. And she's like, it's fine. He didn't really say that, but she's like, look, just put him on the plate and put him on whatever tab for the back. And he's like, oh, okay. So it got done. That's the problem with today. Kids don't think for themselves. They have to get permission from the authority to do any kind of movement. And that's the problem with the world today. I'm going to save that for another fucking video someday. But that is the problem. They just can't act on their own. They can't think on their own. They have to have someone think for them. And people lose common sense. They just lose it, whatever. So, then she goes back there and talks to another manager, and she talks to the kid who probably got told off. Like, don't lie, the half and half pizza you put out was hers. Because she told me, she was like, we don't make half and half pizzas for the public. We either make 1 large and 1 pepperoni. 1 large cheese, 1 large pepperoni. They go under the heater and we cut those slices. We don't make half and half. I know that for a fact. So I know for a fact that the pizza that came out was yours a long time ago. She's like, I know that. So yeah, he dropped the ball. She was kind of just letting me know what happened. She's like, it's our mistake. He just did not, he disregarded the ticket. Okay, missed your order. That's just flat out. Take responsibility, okay? So she's like, I got you. I got this. And she gave me my pizza for free. She's like, can I have your receipt? I'm just going to refund your order. And I was like, sure, thank you. That was really nice. I was like, you didn't have to do that. Because all of that was in my head. I didn't express any of that. So she's like, no problem. I'm really sorry that this happened. It was your pizza. And just, that happened. And, so she did that. And I was like, thank you. So me and my daughter were just eating the piece of pizza before we went home. And the little boy comes out from probably being told off, poor thing, from the manager girl. And he was like, hey, I'm really sorry about your pizza. I'm really sorry. And he's like, do you want a drink, like an extra drink or two? I can get that for you. I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm like, it's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. I said, stuff happens. Stuff happens. The reason I'm done. Okay, I'm done. He said thank you and he left. I shared that story because I had a lot of shit going on in my head. Like, I really wanted to be Major Karen and just go off like the angry guy from that Feelings movie with the kids, whatever that was. I wanted to steam off. And I was like, no, I kept it in. I did not go off and I did not lose my shit. Okay? I stayed calm. And at the end of the day, I got what I deserved, which was a free pizza. Okay? I didn't ask for it. I just wanted a slice for my kid. But at the end of the day, I got a whole free pizza and my free drinks. It was nice. I didn't ask for it. My point with this story is you may feel like dark night of the soul. What could go right? What could go wrong? Everything's going wrong, like everything. And it's just one thing after the other. Mind you, when I was in the checkout at Costco, I was checking myself out and I had drama there too. That was kind of hard and frustrating, but I kept it in. I kept it in. I was spending money and I had to put like half my cart back. You guys know how you go to the store and you have to put half your cart back. Well, I didn't have enough money to pay for all my fucking shit. Why? Because Karens want refunds, fuckers. So, my card didn't go through and I'm like, oh, God damn it. Another fucking draw. Okay. So that was a whole nother stress. So I knew that the pizza, it wasn't just the pizza. You get my drift? It was a lot of other shit. And the reason I felt like I needed to be a Karen, I needed to fume, is because I had a lot going on under the surface. I have money issues. I'm catching back up with work. I'm dealing with bitch-ass refunds. I got to deal with banks. I got a grocery shop. I'm tired. I'm behind on laundry. I got readings to do, candle readings to do. I got to worry about the kids' party, trick-or-treats, and, costumes. I just got a lot of shit going on. My grandma needs me. She feels lonely. She's all depressed and upset right now because she thinks I don't have time for her. And I'm just busy, and I've got all these dramas everywhere, and I'm just like, can I catch a break? Can someone give me a break? And that's might be how you feel, Virgo. That's why I shared this story. By the way, I don't even have Virgo in my chart, but I'm just sharing this with you, Virgo, because it might feel like that because you have dark night of the soul, 2 times, and you just might feel like, am I ever going to get a break here? I have a lot, and it's just, I don't have time for any more shit to happen in my life. Like, it's too much. And I shared that with you because even then, when something triggers you and you think you've had enough and you're ready to blow, time is up, I've got to release this energy. Maintain some sense of zen. You can let out a little steam, but the pressure that you're going under is to make you a diamond. You're under a lot of pressure because right now what the planets are trying to teach you, especially Saturn and Jupiter in Capricorn, which is a lot of restriction and lessons and morality and righteousness and just doing the right thing and being well-rounded and being restricted. Like, if you can just hold back your temper right now, hold back your anger right now, just practice some meditation or some chi or something, it's going to be okay. Because the message here is you're ready to blow. You're running out of patience. You've been through a lot. I looked up, I saw 144 minutes. That might be a message, 144. But if you can just keep it in and realize it's all divine timing. It's all orchestrated. Like there's things happening for a reason. You're going under pressure for a reason, to be refined, you know, to perfect your system, to perfect your business, to perfect your schedule, to perfect your time management. All of these triggers are so you can perfect areas of your life. And Virgo, you know all about attention to detail. So this is a deep spiritual awakening about priorities. So if you're undergoing some amount of pressure, know that it's forcing you to deal with your priorities, and you have to reprioritize, okay? And if you can be calm here through the pressure, you'll become the diamond. But if you can be calm, your reward is going to be given to you. Just like I maintained my stress level, I maintained going off, you know, because I really wanted to just go off and say what I felt and thought, and just let everyone have it, you know. And I just didn't. I took the time to process my feelings and say, I need to control myself. Okay? I need to control myself. I'm not going to be a loose cannon. I'm not going to be someone where my stress, my pressure, and my anger gets the best of me and controls me and makes me react in ways I feel powerless with. No, I'm in control. And really, that's what this deep, dark night of the soul is teaching you. To be in control under pressure. To be in control when time is running out. To keep the faith when you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. This is your deep spiritual awakening in the dark. That even in your darkest moments, you need to keep that light on, okay? You need to maintain your pressure in a positive way. This is strengthening you, making you a strong swimmer, and teaching you how to maintain yourself in a Zen-like attitude, how to deal with pressure and how to deal with stress and not overreact, okay? I know right now you want to lose your head. This is the time to release that and just go within, okay? Because, you know, look, I was happy. I ended up getting free stuff. I didn't even ask. Sometimes you don't even ask the universe for what you want, but the universe knows what you deserve for being patient, for being understanding, for withholding your temper, for keeping a level head, even when you don't feel like it. Like Spirit's like, you don't need to tell me everything you did. I saw you. And you don't need to tell me how unfair things were for you. I saw it. Guess what? Practice this, and I'm going to give you a reward. A reward that's righteous and just and fair, and you don't even have to ask. It will be given. So death to the old, Scorpio energy. Okay, Virgo? Let's get a message from Spirit. You see how my story kind of fit for your reading? I know it was an analogy. I know it was just a shared story, but it kind of describes this dark night of the soul for you. It may not be funny. It may not be as, you know, insignificant as pizza. It may be a bigger situation, but the analogy is you may feel like you're wronged, okay? And you're probably right, but you still have to maintain a sense of control. You're being taught to control yourself under pressure. Okay, so we have trapped. 8 of Swords energy that came out. You feel stuck, like you're going to always be in this dark situation. You're never going to get out. That's not true. Bottom of the deck is you might have to be relearning a lesson you already were taught. So Virgo, you are feeling like you're on a hamster wheel. Ding, 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 ding. You know how they squeak? Squeak, 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 squeak. Really a hamster wheel? And that's why you feel like I'm running out of patience. Listen. This is a lesson you've already learned. You were already taught this, but you forgot. Or you disregarded it. Or you didn't use it. Okay? And now you're going through it again. And you're like, I already passed this test. Yeah, but you didn't implement it. The Spirit's like, we're going to live here in this dark night until you implement your lesson. Did you learn it? See, it's one thing to know what to do, And it's another thing to do what you know. Does that make sense? Yeah, I thought so. My child, Virgo, sometimes I need to remind you of a lesson that you have already learned. When I provide you with a familiar situation, will you follow the same path blindly or choose another direction? When you draw the symbol and this card in your reading, it's a reminder that you are being asked to remember what you've practiced, remember what you've learned about life and love up until now. Don't forget, you know already, as it isn't necessary to keep relearning the same lesson twice or more. Then again, how else do people learn? Keep the faith, Virgo, and be good to yourself. You can always start again if you make a mistake, and if you stumble, I will surely catch you. Remember what you know. Okay? It's time to just let that other old ways die. Old ways die. It may be different for you to get results in a new way. For me, because I've always been in customer service and stuff, and whenever I wanted to get my way, I spoke up. I spoke out. And whether I was at a restaurant, a store, a facility of some kind, if there was something wrong going on, I would get the attention of whoever had the power, and I would beat down every door till I got what I wanted, till someone made sense and someone gave me what I deserved. Or they righted a wrong, like you're going to right a wrong. And it was forceful. And I was, you could say rude. But I guess I was rude because I felt like what I experienced was rude. I experienced something rude. I'm going to be rude back. And I got what I wanted. And, that was a lesson. I know how to speak up for myself. Now, my lesson is I have to learn to withhold and be nice, but still get what deserves to be done to me done in a nice way, which is not like me. And I'm just like, how do I do that? So I'm learning a lesson. And I've learned it before, but I've never implemented it. Last night I implemented it. And it felt good to actually get results in a new way where I didn't have to lose my temper and be rude. I actually got my end result that I would have gotten even if I was rude. I still would have gotten it. But I didn't have to do that. And that is a rewind, right? That's relearning a lesson that we already know when we grow up. Treat people like you want to be treated. But you're like, yeah, that doesn't always work. The lesson of the day is you're going to experience some kind of dark night until you really use this lesson and you implement it in your life in some way. Take the lessons that you've learned about temper management, or should I say anger management, and take the messages that you've learned about relationships and how to deal with them in a cordial, responsible, respectful way. See things from a different perspective than you're used to seeing them, and do things differently than you're used to doing them. Okay? So that is the lesson. Think the impossible, expect the unexpected. You're going to be forced to do something differently, Virgo. And some of your deepest healing is feeling wronged because your karma is you have to deal with a lot of enemies. A lot of enemies. And that's just your karma. I mean, you are the Dhisthana house. You've 6th, 8th, and 12th difficult house placements. That's your sign. You rule the house of enemies, troubles, illnesses, trials, tribulations, hardships, difficulties, wrongdoings, injustice, war, fights, drama, okay? So, yeah, part of your lesson, Virgo, and your deepest healing is to master the art of changing your perspective on the way you're normally used to handling difficulty. So don't handle difficulty like you normally do. And your Your patience is going to be tested to a limit beyond what you're used to. Example, you may be waiting for a year for like a close on a house or somebody to come up to your house and do some kind of work or something. Like, that may be excessive to you. Like waiting a year, that's excessive. You may be asked to wait 2 years. You may be asked to wait double what you normally would have waited. And if you think you've already waited double, you may have to wait triple or quadruple. Like Spirit's like, I'm going to make you learn this lesson. You're not going to have a short fuse. You're not going to get to do this temper thing. You're not going to get to do this. You're going to be sitting here dark night, as long as it takes till we have a death of the way you do things under pressure. Because really what's being tested here is not the length of time you've waited and whether that's fair or not. That's not what's being tested. What's being tested is how you react under pressure when you think this is too much. This is beyond the limit. Whenever you feel like you get to that place, you have a specific reaction. This dark night of the soul is teaching you how not to react to that feeling. And at least react in a different way. Anyways, I hope that makes sense, Virgo. I am done. Guys, I'm going to have to go. This is a really long reading. We're already at 156 minutes. I'm going to have to continue this reading later. If you guys really liked these readings, let me know in the comments below. We still have 6 more to go, Libra through Pisces. So there'll be a part 2, okay? But I'm glad we got to go into your deep healing. I'm glad we got to go into Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. We got through, you guys. Hopefully this was very meaningful. Hopefully these messages did something to help you heal, you know, at least reveal some of your deep scars and wounds, you know, because these are some real issues that affect you. Like these may seem small to some people, but they're not. I mean, in your life, they really heavily affect you at a very heavy level. And so Spirit wants you to know what they are so you can address them, you know. Just take a big breath and you've got this, guys. Thank you for watching this channel. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate any support you guys want to give me. Thank you for all the donations. If anybody wants to donate after this video is over, you can go to Cash App and donate even whatever you want. My money symbol is, my Cash App tag is money symbol, let that shit go 1111. Okay, so you can go there and do whatever. I will probably come on later and finish. I may even finish at some point in the morning, like early morning. I may set my alarm clock and get up like at 6 or 7 or something and finish it. So it will be posted tomorrow, but I will finish this, okay? So keep a lookout. Be sure to hit the notifications so you know when I'm coming live. If anybody is interested in anything I have to offer or whatever, you guys can go to jks1111.com. A lot of my calendar's closed, so if you click on certain readings, it will say, I'm sorry, there's no appointments available. I'm just catching up, and that's why. But there's a couple appointments out there, okay? Especially for the emergency readings or same day, you know. I think I only have one, actually, today, and I don't even know if I have time for that. But I do know the urgent reading, which takes, you know, anywhere between now and 2 weeks. I do have 1 or 2 of those available. So anyways, guys, I love you. I'm going to go. This was exhausting. I am drained. I told you guys I was going to be drained doing these readings, and I just feel... But Spirit wanted me to reach out to you guys and do this reading. It was definitely from Spirit. He wanted to help you guys. By God, I just hope I helped. You know, a lot of these readings, as long as they are, I still get complaints. Unappreciative assholes like to write things like, really? 3 hours? Come on. Or, you know, can't you just do the elements? Like, you can't win. People complain, you know, or like, I can't even watch this, you know, where's the timestamps, you know, and I'm just like, wow, that is just so rude. I just like exhausted myself to help people. And, you know, some of you guys have nothing nice to say. So it makes me feel like, you know, Spirit, do you even want me here anymore? Like, should I even be doing this anymore? You know, is this really my purpose? To deal with assholes that don't even appreciate my draining of my life force? Every breath I take, every word I say drains my life and gets me closer to death, and I'm using it for these people. Like, do I even want to do this? You know, I try to help people. I try to have a website. I try to have appointments, and people aren't satisfied. They can't even read the terms and conditions. They still want to give me shit. And I'm like, I just don't feel excited a lot of times anymore about stuff because people are so judgy and just, you know, you guys know how it is. You go on here and you get the Christians that are like, remember God's in control, and remember, you know, all this shit, just judgy. Oh, you're witches, you're evil, repent, you know. I'm just like, I'm tired of it. However, I'm not going to let their lame ass take me down. That just doesn't fucking happen. I'm too fucking awesome anyways. I already know it. You know, I do have that Venus Leo, woo woo, you know, and I got my Sag rising. So you will not defeat me as much as you want to try. You're just going to beat a dead horse. But I do get tired. Exhausted and all of that. So, you know, feedback really helps me. Likes really help my channel grow. It hasn't really been growing lately. I keep losing people, probably because I'm too honest. They just don't want to hear it. And I'm okay with losing people. But I just feel like it's not growing. It's going the other direction. It's shrinking. And I'm just like, what the fuck's going on? So if you guys could please like my videos, share them, spread them, talk about them, you know, just that would be great. Just give me some inspiration here that I'm not losing the war here. Okay. You know, and a lot of your comments make me happy. Donations make me happy. Thumbs up make me happy. Shout outs, you know, thank you for the super chats, you guys. You guys are far and few in between. But out of the, what, maybe 10 people in this world that actually give me a donation, thank you so much. Because out of the thousands of people that watch my videos, it's just you guys that keep me going. And thank you to the moderators, you know. Thank you guys for taking care of the videos and letting people know what's up. And just thank you all for your being a part of my channel and all of that. Be well. I'm exhausted. You can just hear it in my voice. I've got to go. I'm going to go drink a Red Bull because I need to get my energy back up and not rest. Maybe just a little bit I'll rest. But I'll see you guys later, probably in the morning. If I have any energy late tonight, we'll do another fun Halloween reading. And of course, we're going to do a fun Halloween reading on Halloween. But for those of you that did the trick-or-treat special, it's over now, by the way. We don't have any more trick-or-treat special. I put your guys' names on the 100 Club list, and I will be doing your candle reading tonight. So if you guys could please put in your email the petition you want with your candle, I would appreciate that, okay? So put in your petition. I think one person said health. And if you can't reach me through whatever way, you can always reach me through Cash App, or you can reach me by the email or the comments, okay? But yeah, let me know. Don't forget to add me on Skype for the trick-or-treaters. Don't forget to add me on Skype. You can message me there also. And please, yeah, let me know what your candle petition is. I don't need to read a book. I don't need you to write down, you know, 18 paragraphs with your person's birth chart and yours and your relationship from when you met them and when it's being troubled and what you feel now and like 6 questions. And, you know, I don't need to know all of that stuff. I really just want you to say, hey, this is, you know, Carrie or whatever your name is. Hi, this is so-and-so. My candle petition is about healing, or my candle petition is about reconnecting to this person, or my candle petition is about finances, you know, or my candle petition is about romance back in my life, you know, whatever it is. or my candle petition is about protection for my child. You know, that's all I need to know. I don't need to have a whole lot, okay? So just let me know what you want for your candle petition, and I will prepare your candles, because I'm going to be dressing them tonight. Okay? Kim Lario, thank you for your comment. Responding, don't react is the lesson, Steph. Yeah, responding and don't react. That was the lesson for Virgo. All right, guys. I love you. I feel drained. I'm going to go rest. Recharge my batteries for my kids. Lots of love. Remember, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. And I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your readings today. Bye-bye.